Hey everybody, welcome to Pure Snowrunner. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. Lots of work to do. So now that we've discovered all of the tasks, all of the vehicle upgrades, and all of the whatevers, vehicle upgrade tasks and towers. There we go. Now we gotta tackle some stuff. In order to tackle stuff, we need to have supplies. So we need to go back to the other map. We'll go to Orska River. We're going to have to get so many things. So many things have to be done. Man, oh man, oh man. Where do I even start? I guess we'll start with one of these. Excuse me. We need so many things. So many things. It's unbelievable. I'm just going to start tackling these things in order, I guess. And this isn't the order that I should be using. This is going to be a long video, by the way, just so you know. I don't know where to start. I honestly don't. I'm going to stay in the garage. I got to see if I can find my vehicles. We need one logging truck, or two long log trucks. Easy to say, not easy to say. I should explain what I'm doing. I went through and I made a list. Sorry about the darkness, but I'm started in the morning. I went through and I made it a list. I made one. I created. There we go. Created a list of another long log truck of items that I'm going to need on the other map. Right. So there's no place to get wood planks. There's no place to get this and that and the other thing. And we're all out over here. So the only option is to create wooden planks. So we have to go take logs, long logs, to the log station, log sawmill. And take them to the sawmill and turn them into logs. Or planks, sorry. It's early in the morning, and I was trying to get this. You guys have no idea how long it's been since I recorded. Excuse me. I've been focusing on my other channel. The trucking channel. I recorded so far in advance on this channel that I'm like, you know what? I can focus on that. And I did it intentionally. And now I've gotten that channel as far ahead as I have this channel, so now I start back on this one again. And I'm still ahead. I'm still way ahead on this channel. But I need to stay that way. And this first video back, it's been like 2 months. I'm not joking. 2 months since I recorded a Snowrunner video. And coming back like this is like I had to actually load into the game and study it for a minute and figure out where I was at, what I have to do, you know, plan of attack type thing. And like, okay, we're gonna make a list. We're gonna go through every mission. We're gonna write down how many of these, how many of these, how many of these we need, because there are no supplies over there. You know, there's no warehouses. There's no lumber mills. There's no steel mills. There's no nothing. It's just missions. And I mean, there's a couple random planks and beams, but you're going to use those right off the bat when you get over there. And I could have done those missions right away, but I want to do this. You're going to have to do it either way. Excuse me. But yeah, it's been so long, man. But boy, I've been enjoying that trucking on ATS with the steering wheel and the racing cockpit. I had to do some modifications. I'm not gonna lie on that, but I'm really enjoying it. It's way different than playing with a controller when you play with a steering wheel and all that stuff. Way different. And of course, this is PS5, and I play on PC on the other thing. And I do have this game on PC, the Snowrunner game, but I don't understand. My brain doesn't wrap around it. How you would play this with a steering wheel. You'd almost have to have both plugged in. You know what I'm saying? You'd have to have a steering wheel and a controller. I have yet to attempt it. I think I have a friend that plays it on PC, I think. Maybe it is PlayStation. Well, with PlayStation, I think you could do a controller and a steering wheel at the same time. I mean, the driving part you could do easy with it, obviously with a steering wheel. But when you're loading things, like you have the crane on the back of a bull run or whatever, and you have to lift something and all that, you can't just use the buttons on a steering wheel. That would be super difficult. First of all, there's no analog sticks. Like, you can turn the camera like this. I don't even understand how you do it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. So basically, today's deal is we have a lot to do. We have to get 2 loads of wooden planks, or 2 loads of logs. Then we'll create wooden planks. I got a downshift here. We'll create wooden planks out of this stuff. And then I balled it. It's early in the morning. And then we need to go, once we get the planks, then we gotta get metal rolls, which are unlimited at the warehouse. If we take the metal rolls, we're gonna need a couple loads. I got it wrote down somewhere on one of my notebooks. I want to say it's like, oh man, I can't even fathom a guess. Like I said, I have to grab my notes. And gather all that stuff. We'll find out what wooden, and it's just mainly metal beams and wooden planks, and you got to make them both. Excuse me. So you're fabricating. You're going to be hauling a lot. At least this initial blast here. Once we get it all done, then we can just make trips. So this one, I don't even know if I'll get any missions done. This is just going to be prepping the area, I guess. We'll do it as a video like that. Prepping for work. I mean, we'll see how long it takes. Maybe I can squeeze in a mission. Open up one of the passes or something, because they're pretty easy. It's like a wooden plank and a beam or something. You know, it's not a lot, but when we don't have anything over there, you have to do it that way. Otherwise, you're constantly running back and forth, and if you can get this all done at the same time, why would you not? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to do. I'll just do one. I'll take one log over, and then it's like, just go with the long logs because you get the most planks out of them. Take 2 long logs, even if it's overkill, even if you don't use them all. Because if this game is anything like the other one, like one set of these logs is like 12 planks. Okay, so we don't need 24 planks. That's how it was in Wisconsin. If you guys remember back that far. When we went to Wisconsin, took long logs to that one sawmill. We got 12 planks out of it, which was perfect. But I don't know if this one is the same, because they're all a little bit different. Maybe that was a glitch. I don't know. But if it wasn't, we'll still have a crap ton extra. But I'd rather be extra than not enough. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing we're doing is hauling the logs. And again, it's been so long since I played this. 2 months. 2 months. It might even be longer. I've been focusing on that ATS channel, which is off to a slow start, of course. But it is what it is, you know. I just like playing and I like recording, so it takes what it takes. I would like that one to take off like this one did, but we'll see how it goes. If you guys are inclined to check out that channel, if you play American Truck Simulator, if you're interested in it, if you're thinking of buying it, because it is eventually going to come out to PS5 and Xbox, I guess, but so it's going to be very similar, other than like through PC you have a Steam workshop to get mods and stuff. I don't know how all of any of that's going to be on PlayStation. I don't intend to get it on PlayStation. I have a lot of money invested into the PC version with the racing with the racing cockpit and with all the other stuff. So I don't intend to. I don't want to have to go buy another steering wheel. I don't want to have to. There's no way. There's no possible way. There'd be one option, and it'd be very drastic. That would do buy another PlayStation and have that hooked up to my other setup. It's a whole setup. It's a whole new thing. I have a PC over there. It's my old PC, but it still works. I had the old PC and everything, but then I would have to get another game capture, unless I just recorded through the PlayStation, which I don't like to do. Also have to get a new PlayStation. Again, very drastic. What is going on over here? We got a situation. It's a dire situation. I don't know what happened, how it happened. I was wondering why it was so hard to pull these guys. Jesus. Get off my back. You mind? This is a bad area anyway, but change truck. Alright, we'll come back for that one. We'll turn around. Anywho, yeah, it would be a very drastic and expensive thing. And just to play a game that I already play on PC. So, I mean, because I can hook up my steering wheel to that. The one I have. I don't intend it. I don't intend to do it. So, alright, let's do that. Make my way around here. Like I said, this is going to take a long time because we got to run this back across the map again. It's not going to be a slow adventure here. I mean, I missed this because I haven't played it as much as I could be. Even the new maps. Like, okay. If this video is going to be uploaded in today's date, just so you know, just for reference, today's date is March 12th, 2026. I gotta change trucks. Stop the engine. March 12th, 2026. So, downside a little bit. Ugh. By the time you see this, which will be May something or other, again, I'm still ahead, but I want to keep it that way. I just wanted to get this mission out of the way. This part of it, it's not even really a mission, just this part of the whole setup. And I didn't want to just do it, and then you guys are going, well, how the hell did you get all these logs and planks and metal rolls? There's no rolls over there. So I wanted to show you guys how I did this. So I definitely could have done it off camera on my own time and just did it. But that's kind of deceitful. And I don't want to be that way. Then as far as the new map, what is that one? Let me look. Oops, wrong button. That's not the right one either. I got a couple new games, but back to Snowrunner. Again, but the only thing I play on this channel is Snowrunner. Where is the button? Is that the touchpad? There we go. Global map. What's the new one? Zerdana? Yeah, Zerdania. See, I haven't played it on this one. Boy, oh boy. As of this date, March 12th, I still haven't gotten through it on my other account, which typically I would have done, you know, in a couple of days. But, you know, and now by the time you guys see this, I'm guessing by the time you see this, I'll be pretty close. Boy, there's so much to do on those maps. No spoilers. I mean, this game's already out, so this map's already out. But damn, they really loaded up that area with missions, even though it's only 2 maps. There is a lot to do. I gotta try to get through around this chicken house over here. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I call it chicken house. I don't know what the hell it is. I'll wrap around a pole. I just don't want my logs to get wrapped around the pole either. I'm gonna get a thumbnail real quick. Well, yeah, we'll get one later when we get to the mission. Anyway, so yeah, it's a very labor-intensive map. Normally I would have completed it by now. And again, by the time this releases sometime mid-May, I'm hoping to have it done. But as of March 12th, I don't. I've been very busy, like I said, with that other channel. And other stuff. Life, you know, life gets in the way. Work schedule and getting everything done. And now I have more stuff, so there'll be 2 live channels. One on GTA, of course. You guys know about that one. That's the one I do on Twitch. And then I have another Twitch channel for the trucking game. And then I have the 2 YouTube channels, or 3 actually, but I have this YouTube channel where it's just this game. And then I have another channel, it's just pure Snowrunner, or pure, well, it's Cheesehead Trucking, because I'm from Wisconsin, so. We have that channel. I'm going this way. I don't want the guy behind me to push me, though. It's too far to see. That's what I didn't want to happen. I don't want you tipping me over. You stay back there. Downsize. Nope. Reverse. That rock is gonna fuck me. Pardon my French. It's gonna screw me. I'm gonna dig one across at a time because I am not having to bring a logging truck, crane, whatever over here to separate these guys. I think I can get around it now. Change truck. Oops. We'll just follow these tracks. We'll stay to the left. But yeah, so I've got 2 channels that I have to upload 3 videos a week to. Plus I have 2 channels that I have to do live streams on. So, and the other channel that's a live stream channel, I'm doing 3 live streams a week on that one, the trucking one. Only 1 live stream a week on the other one. So 4 live streams a week plus 6 videos that I have to upload. Plus I work. It'd be a lot for somebody who doesn't work. It's even more for somebody who does work. 45 to 50 hours a week. Don't believe you me, it's a very labor-intensive thing. Am I stretching myself too thin? Am I overshooting too far? Am I, what do you call it? Trying to be too much of an overachiever? I don't know. We're going to go with it until I can't, and if I have to take a couple of videos out or, shorten the live streams, I'll only do 1 a week instead of 3 or whatever. I just started filling slots that I had open. That's what it comes down to. It's like, well, I don't do anything on Friday nights. So I could slide in a live stream on a Friday night. Not for this channel. This channel's going to stay the way it is. For the trucking one. Ugh. Again, all those links will be down below if you're interested. And any of that stuff. This is too close. You're too close. You're crowding me, son. Looks when you gotta go in low gear. Excuse me. I can't figure out when I'm gonna get across this. This is never a good thing. Because the last thing you want to do is tip this logging train over, logging truck over. I'm gonna go right through there, but I have to avoid all this other stuff. Meaning rocks and things. So far so good, right? You're good back there? Alright. Sorry about the camera work. But anyway, it's just been super busy. Trying to create some kind of schedule, some kind of routine. You know what I'm saying? Like I had it down when I was just doing 3 videos on this a week. And my 1 live stream channel on Sundays for GTA 5. But when you start adding in computer work, as far as, well, I'm going to setting up a whole new operation over on the other side of my office with the racing cockpit and all that stuff. And again, I thought I had it now dialed in, and then I had some modifications that I had to create or do to the racing cockpit thingamajiggy, and now I think I got it dialed. Excuse me. I think I got it pretty much dialed in. I mean, look, we're 25 minutes in and we haven't even gotten planks yet. Like I said, this is going to be a long video. How we doing back there? I don't want to. Alright, still good. One at a time across this, because this will lean. And I don't want it for any reason to tip over. I mean, now we're not too far from the garage, but it's still, the way you got to get to this damn location, it's a pain in the butt because of the way they got the cracks and all of that, and the water. And this area is a pain in the butt. Right here, these sticks. You gotta go around them. If you get caught in them, you're gonna be, it's like getting caught in a spider web. You get hung up on stuff, and it's very annoying. I'm not even going to attempt it. We're just going right around it. And of course it's that quicksand snow that just sucks you in. And then the metal rolls are going to be just as much fun. It's not logging trucks, but it's still blue trailers. And you can't really get away with. I haven't shown you guys that on this channel, have I? I gotta find that other truck now. Well, now that it's so far away. There it is. I haven't shown you guys the thing I found. Or did I? You know, we did that. Because we did it in the... Yeah. Because we did it over in... what was it? Cosmodrome? No. What was the other one? I don't know the areas of this map now. Yeah, Cosmodrome we did them. Chernokamensky, that's the one. With the 8-slot, the 6-slot trailers. Heck yeah. Problem is, you're not doing that on this map. This next map, you're not going to do that. At least I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to do it. You can try it. Maybe you guys are using something more powerful than these trucks for your pulling stuff, but them things like to bottom out. This isn't the. It's not like taking it down the highway. It's this shit bottoms out and you're dragging it as opposed to pulling it. Oop! Yeah, grab that one, not the trees. Hopefully it lets me over this. And the next thing is getting around this damn rock up here. But, yeah. So, once we get these logging trucks over there, and we create logs, then we can get rid of these logging trucks. Because there's no logging missions in Northern Aegis. So we can eliminate these, put them back in the garage, and call it a day. I'm just going to let that guy go behind me because I'm not going to have him tip me over. You can go on break, son. At least until we get here. Now we can... But yeah, it's a very big task, this part. And so I'm putting it off. I'm like, I need to do that. It's not going to work if I don't do it that way. So here we are. We're just doing it. And I'm hoping to get it done before I have to go to work. Otherwise, this could be a two-parter. I just know it's going to be rough. Change again. And I don't want to add unnecessary, parts and pieces into the video mix. I'd rather have it actually be something, mean something when you get to the other end of it. Alright, so we're gonna ditch that truck for now. Attach trailer, delete trailer. Oops, delete trailer. And recover. No. Fine. It's gotta be way down here. Yeah, I apologize. I have to step away for a second, guys. And this one doesn't have a pause, so it's gonna have to wait. Sorry about that. 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 3. Alright, so it's 10. Sorry. Again. I find the right truck? I did. Daytime. I was looking at the list too when I was AFK. 10 planks and I made it. Then we go here. How many do we get? Let's see. Why are we not? Long logs. That's what I was thinking, was going to get 12. So we ended up with 24. So we really only needed 2, just so for future reference for you guys. You only need to bring over 1 set of logs. So now I've got 24 wooden planks. Let's see, detach, delete, and recover. And record, restore. Now we need 2 trailers. One here. And I guess, what's this one? Is that a blue trailer? These are probably so low on fuel. That's not going to do me any good. So I might as well grab it. I can find it. There we go. Detach. Delete and recover. We'll get another blue trailer. Hopefully it hooks on. Doesn't glitch. Phew. I love the blue trailers, but sometimes they can be a pain in the butt. And we all know that if you've been using them. So now we are headed over to the warehouse. Again, sorry about the camera work. We're going to get metal rolls. I don't even know. We need 10 beams. 10 beams. Those 10 planks. Oh, there's 10 beams too. Shove this in the lower gear here. I want to look at my list, but I can't look at it because I don't want to damage or drop this other idiot down in the cliff. And it's been time towing the guy out of there. It's bad enough I had to step away. Alright, so... I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could. Not that's going to save you any time. But technically, excuse me, you could go back to, all the way over here, right? You could go to Cosmodrome. You could go all the way across Cosmodrome over to the town storage area, get your metal beams, and haul them back across the map. 2 maps, technically. I don't see it that it's very advantageous, that it's very rewarding, very smart. We'll say that. It's not very smart to do it that way. You can do it that way, but I wouldn't recommend it. This sucks too, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And I may have to take and get like another, maybe one more load of rolls. Again, I'm gonna look. Sorry. It's 8 planks. 8 planks. Metal beams, whatever you want to call it. 8 metal beams. So at 8 metal beams, that's, I want to say it's 16 rolls. If I'm not mistaken. Which has been known to happen before. I think it's 2 to 1. Yeah, look. Let's see. Where are we at? We are in Erska River. So if we go to the fabrication site over here, 2 metal rolls equals 1 metal beam. So at that rate, we need 16 rolls. This is going to be 10. So what I'm actually thinking of doing is grabbing once I get these 2 over there, I'm going to switch back to the garage and grab a saddle high truck and bring 6 rolls over, because that'll hold 6 more rolls. Of course, so with this, one of these would do it with a crane on the roof. So you could do it that way, but I just want to see if that other one will work. Alright, so I'm not sure which side this is. We'll find out. I want to say it's the right side. Yes, we don't have any beams left. We gotta turn around. Got a little too close to the edge. I think with all the truck driving I've been doing, I'd be alright at this, but now this doesn't turn like a big rig. My big rigs on ATS don't have 8. Well, shit, I got 10 wooden planks here. Damn it! And that's what I needed. I didn't even need to grab logs. Damn it. I do need blocks, though. I'm looking for metal rolls. We got unlimited blocks. Keep that in mind. And we got planks. Is that 10 is all we needed? 1 second. Let's put them as far away as possible. Yeah. Yeah, so if you did it the way I did it, all the way through, you wouldn't have to grab any of them logs. So we just wasted an hour. Give or take. Alright, we want rolls, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we get the hell out of the way. Of course, I didn't leave myself any room to get by, because I'm that kind of guy. Alright, grab 5 more. Turn this around. Take this over to the, what do we call it? Oh, my Atlanta. And then you need 8, what did I say, 8 metal beams? 8 metal beams are not going to fit on 2 trucks. You get 4. And even on the one, if you take the 6-slot trailer, that'll hold 3 plus 4 is 7. We're still going to be 1 shy. Somebody's going to have to hood one, which is fine. It's never happened before in this game or on my channel. Right. Alright. I'm going to shove this in the low high. But yeah, that sucked. I guess I should have looked first. That just goes to show you. Now I see I saved you guys some work by showing you. If you did it the way I did it, and you didn't use all your wooden planks for whatever, you'll be fine. Double check your warehouse. I guess I should have looked your warehouse stuff, and it'll save you a bunch of time. This, on the other hand, you have to do. Again, unless you want to haul them over from the other map, which I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, so we're going to have to use that 6-slot saddle high trailer to get these beams. Hopefully I have a truck I could use. I should have one, huh? I don't need them anymore over in the other map. I think everything's done over there. I pulled everything out of Cherno Condense, so there shouldn't be anything that I need. Yeah, and unfortunately, as far as getting to this metal fabrication place, there's not a real easy way to get there. Because you can either try to get up through this, which is not recommended, or you can go the way I'm doing it, going all the way around. Because this is not recommended either. This isn't the best way. There really is no good way. The way they laid this map out is like diabolical. It's like, let's see what we can make them do to get some metal beams. We'll make them go all the way around through the swamp so many times that they get mad at it. Again, typically when I'm playing this game, I have a movie on. Because then you don't realize how much time you're wasting doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because you're watching a movie. It's like, because you're moving so slow across this stuff. It's like watch the movie and just hold down your R2 button and let it drive. Or whatever button it is on Xbox or whatever. But you just cruise along, watch your movie, and you're like, oh, I'm across. Okay, now I can go do this, and then. But unfortunately, I can't watch a movie when I'm recording, so. Well, I guess. You know, I forget how much fun this game is. I'm gonna make it change the time of day here. How much fun this game is. No, it's a great game. It's a great game. Let me know what you guys in the comments there. Let me know what you guys think or thought of the newest map, whatever that one was. Ouch. What was it? more or less challenging than you expected. I am on the side of more. They strategically laid those maps out. It's not a spoiler because they're out already. And again, most of you probably already done with them. I'm hoping to be done by the time this video releases. But I have to get time to play. I've been so busy just recording. I've filled my slots, my empty slots that I was able to just get on and play. I don't have that anymore. It's just every time I'm on, I'm doing something. I'm recording, whatever. When I have time. I'm not going to get on for 15 minutes, you know. If I don't have an hour, a minimum of an hour or two, I'm not getting on. Doesn't pay. This game, you don't even get a mission done. I mean, we're an hour in already. That's my fault, though. Again, I apologize. This is so bad. Can't go any slower. The guy back there is not pushing. Super slow-mo. Even if you get rid of that guy, because I'm not towing him now. It's just, this stuff is heavy, apparently. Oh, I want the truck. There we go. I'm gonna go slow. I might as well bring them both with me, so I'm gonna do it twice. This quicksand mud is just annoying. Quicksand, snow mud, / combination of both. As if it wasn't hard enough. Grr. But yeah, those new maps. Again, as of today's date, the 12th of March, I have not gotten through. I got through the first one, I think. There's still odds and ends, I think, in the first one. Because I'm one of those that has to finish off one before I go to the other ones. Then you end up going into the second one to get some parts to finish off the first one, and it's just aggravating. But you know what? I'd rather have that than to be able to whip through it in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? What's your opinion on it? There's your... Not really a question. I just have a question for you. What's your opinion on that? Would you want to have an easy map or a hard map? Not necessarily hard. I would just say it the way it's laid out. It just takes longer. That makes the maps feel bigger when they lay them out like that. It's kind of like that flooded foothills or whatever, where you only had certain locations you could climb, but you had to get to these other places. So they make you go all the way around to get up a hill or up an area. And you could go a different way, but you're really going to pay the price on the climb. You got to work for it. They're making it hardcore. Uh-oh. What are you doing back there? Apparently I didn't get around that thing. That's alright. Made it now. Now there is a shortcut over here. If you'd like to take it. You can go up this cliff and come in on this side. Right like on this area here. I, as you're going to see, am not going to do it. But you can do it. I don't recommend it with a big rig like this, but if you wanted to get up there with, say, just a 2-slot flatbed Voron, you could do it. There are shortcuts, but I strongly recommend against it. Just take your lumps and go around like you're supposed to, like they want you to do. I think they tempt you with that. Because what's going to happen? You're going to go up that thing. You're going to get halfway up. It's going to do something. And you're going to tip over. Then you're going to spend the next hour putting all them damn rolls back on this trailer. And if you can even get them back on there. And then you're going to have to come back and go this way anyway. So just take your lumps. Unless you've got a helicopter, you're doing it this way. Again, I have gone that way. I don't recommend it. Man, I need some intravenous caffeine is what I need. It's kind of funny. So like, okay, it's Wisconsin, right? And today's date's the 12th of March. We had some warm weather. Unseasonably warm weather. I mean, we had the 60s and 70s at this time of year, and that's pretty rare, first of all. So we lost all our snow, or a lot of it. I mean, my front yard is pretty bare. Got some patches in the back, but that snow really just melted. Well, now, let's see, the 12th of March. Today is a Thursday. We got a snowstorm coming tonight, Friday night, and Saturday into Sunday. And they say, I think it's up to 16 inches total of snow. Maybe we just got rid of all of it. Now we're going to get up to 16 inches. And it's all possibles. And, you know how meteorologists are. Sometimes they're right. Sometimes they're wrong. It's one of those jobs where even if you're half right, you're still good to go, right? So, is there any other profession that you can do that? You only right half the time. It's like, we got a 50% chance of rain today. No shit. If you think about it, you got a 50% chance of rain every fucking day. Pardon my French. Oh, I hooked on that tree, didn't I? Yeah, 50% chance of rain every day. It's either going to rain or it's not going to rain. Oh, look, it's sunny. Nope, it's not going to rain. Change the truck. What the hell are you eating trees for? You don't want to put me in this thing. Right, dead center into the pole. But yeah, there's always a 50% chance of rain. I don't know where they're going with that. Analogy, or what do you call it? Equation. 50% chance of rain. Change truck. Be prepared to suck down the fuel too when you're doing this crap. And I need short trucks. I don't have any short trucks over in the other map too, so. Meaning the flatbed crane one. Need at least one of those. Highly recommended. You're going to want to leave these trucks over there too once you get them over there. Mainly for fuel or whatever. Darn it. I wish there was a fuel station right here by this, what do you call it? Fabrication site. Man, what are we doing back there? This is only 10. We gotta do this again with a 6-slot trailer. At least I won't be pulling anything. But it's just very time consuming. Again, I was not sorry, but I was not looking forward to doing this. Oh, we got 2 in stock. Damn. Alright. I think we're going to be short. How many do we need? Do we need 2, right? On this one? I forget how many we needed. Metal beams. Oh, I want metal beams. Not rolls. Beams. Oh my god, just give me the fucking beams. Alright, 2 beams. Turn around. I don't think it's snowing. It's 4:30 in the morning where I'm at now. I haven't looked out. I think it's supposed to snow tonight, not this morning, so I won't know until I look out the window here. Get rid of some rolls. Alright, so how many do we need? Does that mean we need 4 more? 4 more, right? Why do I use my brain? Why don't I... There we go. Alright, so we have enough for 3. So technically, we got 2, 4. We need 8 in total, which means we only need to bring 2 more rolls over here. But we're still gonna need to. We're gonna have to make 2 trips out of here with that. We need a big trailer anyway because we gotta be able to haul 3 beams. That'll be in the warehouse. So we gotta hood this one. Boy, the suspension's taking a beating on this one. It's alright, we'll be getting it fixed here. Alright, turn us around. Yeah. So we're not out of the woods yet. But we only have to haul 2 over here. Alright, how about we... I'm gonna head over to the garage. Look for a saddle high. I wish it would tell me. Alright, now we got a saddle high. I should change the colors of the saddle high with the crane. You know what I'm saying? So instead of orange, we go... This way you can tell the difference. If it's got a saddle high crane versus a saddle low crane, you should be able to tell the difference. It's the same orange. It's not as bright. I think that works. It's kind of a yellowy orange, but it's not as bright orange. Or do we go completely off the thing and, you know, make it white or something like that? I like the other yellow. We'll just go yellow. No. Where did it go? Go to that one. Alright. So it looks the same, but it's not the same. That's what doesn't make any sense. It has to be completely different. It's got to be a different color. I'm sorry. It's got to be a completely different color. Get the fuck off there. I get annoyed too easily when it comes to stupid stuff. We like that teal color, but what else we got? There we go. Orange with the pinstripes on it. It's still the orange, but it doesn't have the... It's not just... Whatever. Leave the garage. You know what I mean. It's different. Now we need that big 6-slot trailer. Hopefully it doesn't glitch. So it is the one with the... Oh, that's the one. 6 slots. This isn't going to be fun, I can tell you right now. Getting through all this stuff. Now, this game is diabolical. Now, if you had friends, because I don't have any. No, if you were playing multiplayer, you definitely could shorten this part of it up because you don't have to do it all yourself. And like I had stated before, once I get this all done, once I get all of this map done, and we're all done, and we're on to the next, the Don area, those 2 maps, I'm going non-mods. We're going straight up in-game vehicles and no modifications. So no big balloon tires. It's just going to be in-game. And I haven't yet to make a list. We've got a long ways to go. But I have yet to make a list of vehicles that I'm going to use. It won't be a vote on D. I do have a one that I might use, though. It is a Russian truck. Let's see, this is what I was worried about. I think we might just be on up. Come on, baby. It is a Russian truck, but I can't remember what it is. I'd have to go to Russia to get the truck. We'll worry about that when we get to that point. Because it was a Tayga. Tayga. It was a good little truck. I like that one. For in-game vehicles, she was good. It's in the same realm as this almost, but I want to vary. I don't want to just have all one whole fleet. I want to have one of this and one of this and one of this and one of this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get a BM17 or one of those bigger trucks with all the wheels, Azoffs and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, change time of day. Let's just go to morning. Sorry, it's gonna be dark for a minute, but yeah. What are we doing? We're an hour and 15 minutes in. Really. We still got to haul planks. So we need another truck with a blue trailer. Or 2 trucks, actually. To go grab the wooden planks. I mean, I have a whole fleet full of trucks, so I'm not too worried about running out of vehicles. It's just that and you gotta drive them across the map again. So you come over here, grab your wooden planks from this warehouse, and then do the same thing I'm doing right now, hauling them across the map, across that damn swamp again. Is there a good or bad way to get across? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if there's a perfect way to get there or a non-perfect way to get there. I don't know. All I know is I gotta try to turn this thing around in this parking lot. That's a longer trailer now. Take them all. Give me all 6. Actually, you know what? Let's back it up. We're going to go the other way. We're going to go across the swamp, the other side. I think it's honestly a horse apiece as far as time. But, yeah. I don't even know what to say. It's just gonna be a long process. It might even be a two-parter. Like I said, we have yet to even make it to the other map. We're getting to that point where we can, eventually. We're still gonna go across that. Really, I'm not looking forward to it. I don't want to say it. We got a little ways to go yet. We're not in the clear. Sorry. We're not in the clear. So now we have a crap ton of wooden planks down there, but we don't even need to go that way anymore. Such an idiot. Like I say, I do things to show you good stuff and bad stuff. So don't go the way I went. You don't have to haul logs over to the thing. Unless you've used... Check your inventory. If you've made lists, which I haven't, obviously. That would have known. There's 10 of them there. I don't have to worry about it. No, check your list. And check it twice, like Santa Claus. To make sure that you have, or don't have, the amount of materials. Raw materials, I guess, to get things done. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I might have, this is going to have to be a two-parter. But you can't complete even one of those missions without... Oh, this was not the best way to get across this. Is there any winches, spots? I thought, I'll go this way. It's just water. No. Using all the winch points I can. She's a big old trailer. Got a pot belly on her. God, I don't want to do two parts. I don't. But I gotta make a whole nother trip across this damn map. With 2 more blue trailers. With logs on them. Or with planks on them. This is gonna be Dragon Bottom. Dragon Bottom. I just want to try to get across this stuff. How did you guys... Okay, so I'm assuming some of you have gotten past this part. Not that I haven't either. I've done this a million times. But did you just do it the... I mean, I don't think there's any other way to do it. You know, did you go into the other map, grab the plank? Damn it. The metal beams and go that way, or did you doing it this way with the metal rolls to beams? There's no way. This is... It's like you gotta go in first person to get a decent winch point. There's like nothing to winch to, no visible winch points. This doesn't make any sense. There we go. Ooh, I'll rip all the trees out of the ground here. This will help clear out the forest. Because they have no roots. Start clearing all this out. Clear cutting it. I'm like a logger. Not a logger as in beer. I'm talking logger as in somebody who cuts down logs. Not logger. A logger. Sound the same. Different. It's gonna be a long day at work today. I'm gonna be sucking air all day long. Like I said, I need I don't do the energy drinks. Like Red Bull and whatever the other ones are. Monsters and stuff. I don't do those. No 5-hour energies, no... that big jolt of caffeine like that is not good for you. And then I know people, some of my coworkers, they just suck them things down. I'm like, you're gonna regret that. It's that good for you. But they're the people that stay up late and get up early and come in typically late on a daily basis. And for the people that show up on time, it's just annoying, right? And I'm always early, so that's another thing for me. Sorry, I gotta get some Mountain Dew. We'll see if that helps. Mountain Dew is my nectar of the gods. I don't do coffee. Very rare. But yeah, the same people coming in at the same time every day, and it's always late. Like, their shift starts at 7 o'clock a.m., which isn't early in my eyes. 7 a.m. is not early to be to work. Especially when you only have, like, this one kid, he just drives across town, so he's probably got a 10-minute, 8-minute. He drives like a moron, so probably a 6-minute commute. But he's always late. Always. And it's like a half an hour. 20 minutes, half an hour. Because he knows that on the other end of that, they don't really crack down on it too much, or at all. As long as you work your hours. So he has to work 20 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? Because he came in 20 minutes late. So it just really is no time schedule, start and stop. And there's no penalty for coming in 20 minutes late, 10 minutes late, 5 minutes late. It's just like, oh, okay. As long as you call, it's like, I'll be 10 minutes late, I'll just make it up on the other end or whatever. He must have to do that every day. And I keep telling him, I was like, if you can make it here, I don't know, every day at 20 minutes late, you can make it every day on time. Just get your ass out of bed 20 minutes earlier. Oh, I missed my alarm. Oh, I didn't hear my alarm. Oh, I forgot to set my alarm. And it's every day it's something. And then for the few, because there's not that many employees there, for the few of us that actually, I gotta adjust this microphone. Hold on. It's getting a little bit out of hand. That's better. For the few of us that work there that come in on time or early, Like I said, I'm usually 15 minutes early. And I could be earlier. 15 minutes is not too early. But they pay you from the time you start, right? So as soon as you walk in the door, you clock in, you're on the clock, and you're getting paid. You know, it isn't rounded up to the hour when you're supposed to start. It's from the time you clock in, which is awesome. And so if you figure that out, if you get there 15 minutes early every day, and say you're working an 8-hour shift, if you get there 15 minutes every day, in 2 weeks, you get 2.5 hours of overtime. And, well, just hypothetically, you're making $20 an hour. So you just made $75 just by showing up 15 minutes early. You made $75 on your paycheck. Pre-tax, of course, but it's time and a half because it's overtime. So you got 2.5 hours of 2.5 hours of overtime on your check, and you didn't even have to. I mean, you're working, but you didn't have to stress out too much because it was only 15 minutes early. Now, if you wanted to bump that up to 5, you just come in a half an hour early. But that's completely up to you. I usually try to go. I shoot for 20 minutes early, but it ends up being about 15 minutes. Because I usually work a couple minutes after. You know, I don't clock out right at my end of my shift, which would be 3 o'clock. It's usually 10 after, quarter after, whatever. So I'm getting it on the other end too. I get the OT on the top end and the bottom. Pull. At least let me hook to one of the big trees. There you go. Yeah, so you get on the time you clock out or clock in to the time you clock out. Yeah, it's the same people every day that are late. And it's only a couple. But there's only a couple people that work there. And again, for the people that work there and come in and it always takes them 20 minutes or whatever to get settled into their position, you know what I mean? They don't just come in and go to work. They come in and wander around, do this, do that. It's like it's aggravating at times. What are you gonna do? I just go to work and do my job, and maybe eventually they'll start cracking down on them. Why have so many dots? Seriously. Where the hell is it? Oh. I like the PC version better, where you pick your dot and you just stretch it over with a mouse. That's one advantage on this game on PC, is having the ability to do that. So click here, drag it over to this thing, done. Instead of cycling through all the dots. Yeah. I'm actually really curious as to what ATS and ETS2, American Truck Simulator, is going to be like on PlayStation. I mean, they've done a bunch of updates already on the PC version, which doesn't make a damn bit of sense to me, because it's going to be running a whole different thing. They should have a PC version, and you're not going to be. I wouldn't imagine. Oh yeah, I only needed to bring 2 metal rolls in here, about 5, 6 of them. That's hilarious. Let's see, let's just make a bunch more. Alright, so I got 5 in there. I need, how many? 3? Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Finally, we can make our way out of here. We're going to have to make 18 trips, but we can make our way out of here. Change truck. It's unfortunately going to have to be one at a time, but I mean, I guess this one and that other one could go. What is that one? These two could go together. And then the other one could go by itself. Change truck. Hook on. Let's go. A new hoss. Come on. Push. There we go. And I know your engine is on. I turned it on. I just drove you over here. But, yeah, I'm sure everybody has that where they work though. Where you've got people that literally come in either late every day or they're right at the clock. I mean, if they start time at 6 o'clock, they're running in the door at 6 o'clock, clocking in. And in my opinion, that's late. Because at one job I had, well, there's a lot of jobs I had. That's not your... That's the time that you're supposed to be ready to start work. Not the time you're supposed to come running in the door. Because we know that it takes a minute to, whether it's wintertime or whatever, hang your coat, put your lunchbox away, all that stuff. It's a couple minutes. It's like, well, it's only a couple minutes. 5 minutes. What's 5 minutes? Well, 5 minutes every day is 20 minutes, or 25 minutes a week. 25 minutes a week times 52 weeks is a lot of minutes. Of us hours of productivity. I'm not going to try to... This hump right here will mess you up. Especially with that big trailer. Nah. Homie don't play that. Homie's going to go all the way down here. Well, yeah, what is that? So we'll just round it up to a half an hour times 52. So that would be 26 hours. 26 hours of wasted time. It's only 5 minutes. That's over half of an average work week. 2/3 of an average work week. You gotta change trucks again. Hey, it's right here. So no, it doesn't seem like much until you start doing the numbers. Now, multiply that times, well, we'll say 100 employees. Now you're at 260 hours instead of 26. And 260 hours is a lot. That's 260 divide that by 40 hours in a week. That's 8 weeks? 8 times 40 is 320. So it'd be 7 weeks, 210, 280. 6.5 weeks. A month and a half of wasted time. Change truck. All because people want to come in on time, as they call it. Well, I was on time. Anyway. Like a lot of companies that I've worked for, you could clock in 7 minutes early. In that 7 minutes, so say you showed up, you had to start at 7, and you come in at 6:53. Perfect. Because by the time you get, and you're getting paid from that point. Well, actually, some places don't do that. You can clock in at that time, but you're not getting it paid. But some places do. Man, this is a tough one. Come on, Bessie. Come on. You know you can do it. Come on. I know this is a lot of weight. A lot. But, so you clock in 7 minutes early. By the time you get your lunch put away, your jacket hung up, whatever. I can't do two people. I gotta do it one at a time. Now by 7 o'clock, if that's your start time, or 6 o'clock, whatever time, by the top of the hour, you are ready to go to work. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to come in at 6 minutes early or whatever. See, but I've worked, the one last company I worked, not the one I'm at now, the one I worked before, I would come in 15 minutes early and do my stuff. And I wasn't getting paid for it, so I wasn't working. I would just have all my stuff done. The little odd end stuff, hanging your coat, whatever. And then at 7 minutes too, I would go clock in. And then I would just go right to work. Because they're paying you for that. At this place, they would pay you for that 7 minutes. But they don't expect you to clock in at 7 minutes early and then just sit around in a break room, because they're paying you. But technically, they don't want you in the building if you're not working. So me getting there 15 minutes early was, and not going to work. They didn't want that. Mainly, it's a safety thing, I guess, because say hypothetically, the plant starts on fire, right? So now, they're looking for the people that are supposed to be there. The people that are on the night shift or whatever. Those are the people that are supposed to be in the building. So when they do their roll call, it's like make sure everybody's out of the building if the place started on fire. It's like, we got everybody. They're not thinking you're there because you're not supposed to be there yet. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense? Obviously, you're going to get out or whatever, hopefully, but God forbid guy dies because he got to work too early. He couldn't get out. That would suck, huh? Alright. Man, this thing holds fuel, thank God. Because I'm really sucking it up pulling these things. Used 2/3 of my fuel already and I ain't even gotten to the thing. Now we gotta do wooden planks yet. Man. I was thinking this was gonna be 3 hours. And I think I'm right around that. Because I was guesstimating on how long this was going to take. Stop. I think I'm just better to do it the other way. We're going to stop the engine, change the truck. I'm better off just going. Look at this one's down to 20. This one's down to 20. It's weird because that one's hauling more. It's a heavier trailer, but it has more fuel in it. How are you getting better economy? I don't get it. Yeah, because to try to get through all this with them, put that big trailer behind me, it just would be brutal. That's such a dog. Somebody asked me about this game. So they were asking, well, between this game and the trucking game, ATS. But does it simulate weight? I'm like, so when you're hauling a heavier load, it makes your truck act different and it's harder to pull. Yeah. I said, yes, it does. He goes, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, it is. But sometimes I think they go a little bit overboard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is metal beams, but bam. And you're pulling them through swamps and whatever. But I get it. It's a lot of weight. But it's an off-road game. These things have the suspension and all that stuff too. I need to go across that way. There we go. They have the ability to get through this kind of terrain with the right suspension and the tires and stuff like that. You're not going through here with highway tires. It's not going to happen. But yes, the place where I work now, they don't care. You come in half an hour early, 40 minutes early, whatever. I don't know if you can leave 40 minutes early. I think if you discussed it with the boss lady and said, I'm going to come in 2 hours early because I got to leave early today. Or talk to her about it. It's that Friday, say it's Monday or something. Friday something come up, I have to leave early. Is there a way I can come in, 2 hours early throughout the week and then leave early on Friday? And they would be fine with that. I guarantee it. As long as it wasn't every week. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're just monkeying with the schedule. I think they'd be more than fine if you occasionally did it that way. We gotta refuel. We haven't even gotten there yet. Luckily, I got the roof tank, but yeah, this is gonna be brutal. Man, I haven't gotten that big biznatch through here with the 3 metal beams on it. But yeah, 3 planks, whatever the hell these are. Fudge. Change time of day again. We'll go back to morning. Sorry, it's going to be dark for a little bit, but the days go by too fast on here. And we're almost to the, what do you call it? To the border, to the next map. We're getting there. But that's just one piece out of the 5 that I got home over here. Right? We got 2 more of these, plus 2 more wooden plank trailers. Plus I need a Voron flatbed, little short truck. Just because I don't want to dick around with these kinds of trucks the whole time. There's other vehicles I'm going to need too, so when I bring the Voron over, I'm going to be bringing something else with it. Ouch. Oh. Like I said, it's a great place to work. I just wish they would crack down on some of the tardiness. Not necessarily not showing up, just tardy. Coming in late every day. And there's no repercussions. I mean, I don't have to work 20 minutes later because I showed up 20 minutes late. And I guess if if something were to happen, I don't know, you get a flat tire, you get whatever on your way to work, and you end up showing up a half an hour late, call the ladies, call the boss, and say I'm going to be half an hour late because I got a flat tire, I'll work it up on the other end. Should be fine with it. And no penalty. It's like people get points, right? This place doesn't have, I don't know if they even have points. Honestly, I don't think they have anything in place for that. Alright, so we're just going to park right here for now. Kind of right in the way, but stop the engine. Now we need to go back to the other map. Back to Erskine River. Here's that big old trailer. I gotta figure out how the hell am I gonna park this thing. I'm just gonna take the beams off of it and get rid of it. Oh no, I'll suck the fuel out of it too. I'll leave, yeah. I might pull up next to the other one and refuel that other truck. Because why waste the fuel? Well, maybe I'll just pull it off to the side in case I need some fuel. Because you're not going to be pulling this thing through the map with all this on here. It'd just be stupid. I don't think there's any jobs. And now, okay, so we're doing this, or I'm doing this, because this will cover all of the jobs. That we're going to have to do over here. This is basically bringing all the supplies for all of the jobs that have to be done over here. So we'll have all the beams and all the wooden planks and a few other things that we're going to have to bring in. And you'll all be here. So now all we have to do is run over to this entrance and grab my stuff and go on to the next area and then to the next mission and the next mission. And we're knocking it all out. There is one mission that's coming up that I'm not looking forward to. And I'm not going to be able to use this truck, even though it's a saddle high, because it has a crane on it. It won't let you do it. So that'll be another truck I have to bring over here. But, let's see. Oh, this thing gets through the mud. It's just a long, long haul. Oh. It's unfortunate because I think it's going to have to be a two-parter. As I'm looking at my clock. I can't call my boss and say I'm going to be half an hour late because I got to finish this mission on Snowrunner. What? You got to do what? No, because I don't want to make it a two-part video. You got to do what? Look like that judge on My Cousin Vinny. To what? Utes? What is a ute? Oh, sorry, Your Honor. Youths. That's one of my favorite parts. What's a ute? Oh, yeah. That was a good movie. My Cousin Vinny. If you haven't watched it yet, it's a good movie. Not to mention it's got Marissa Tomei. Meow. She's hot. She even looks good now. I think she's creeping up on 60 and still looks good. Oh. We are mountain climbing here. Come on, baby. There we go. Grab a tree, not a little sapling. But yeah, this is preempting all the missions for that whole other map. Which in all reality, there aren't a lot. There aren't. There's a lot of them that are going to be back over into... whatchamacallit? Cosmodrome. Sorry. I mean, as far as tasks go, paper scrolls, whatever you want to call them, there's not a lot. I don't even remember, 10, 12. It's not many. And there's a few random missions or contracts, but the rest of the stuff is in a different map. And I'll show you when we get over to the other one. First we gotta get through all this. It's just brutal getting through here. There's no other way to get around it. I think the wooden planks, I'm actually going to go a different route. I'm going to come in from the other side. So I don't have to go across this crap. The only reason I had to go this way is because you have to go to the metal factory to build the beams and stuff, you know? You don't have to build planks that are already built. Well, of course I built some. And this is a big old heavy beast of a trailer. I can't imagine hauling that. Another 2 slots, you know, so it'd be a big 8-slot trailer. Uh-oh. No. Homie, don't play that. Put it in reverse. Give me a winch point that I can hook onto and pull myself back the other way. Come on. I know you got something I can hook on. I've been in this predicament before. We're hung up, I think is what it is. Well, I got one tire in a crack. That doesn't help. Pull. Stubborn bitch. Alright, now let's try that again. There we go. My tire got stuck in a rut. That'll avoid that situation right there, where I won't get stuck in a crack. Well, we gotta go slower gear here. We're sipping fuel where we want to sip it, not guzzle it. Yeah, it's definitely going to be over 3 hours because there's so much to do yet. And we're going to wedge this guy in next to this guy. Off to the side. Okay. Stop the engine. Oh, I was going to show you. Come on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 missions. 4, 8, 11. So there's 11 missions for this whole map. That's tasks. And we do contracts. That's this one. That's in this map. That's in this map. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 here. These are in the other map. These are done. 6, 7, and that's here too. So 8 here, 8 plus the 11, so 19 missions in this map altogether. I mean, it's not that many. It's really not. But we stopped the engine here. Did we change truck? Stop this engine. Yeah. I think it stopped when I switched maps. Global map. I think I'm going to grab that other trailer and find it. How did I find it so fast? It was right away. I'm going to haul this one over, and then when I get this trailer over to this suck, it's going to got the hood crane, and it's not attached right now. There we go. Once I get this over to the other map, that's when we'll call this one part 1 and then go on to part 2. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow morning. Actually, depending on how much snow I get, I may have to snow blow tomorrow morning. But the next part will be the rest of it. So I suppose I should get a picture. Oh, you know what? We'll get them when we're all together. We'll have all 3 trucks lined up and we'll have all the parts. Come on. Part 1 and part 2. And I'm just going to be doing gathering, right? So it'll be like gathering materials part 1, gathering materials part 2. That way it doesn't step into any of the tasks. Whether I decide to do a pass or a bridge or something like that. It won't take away any of that. You know what I'm saying? This is just prepping for it. You know? It's like stocking up for a hurricane or some shit. Which we don't even, it's not something that happens here. You know? It's like, okay, so we're supposed to get a foot of snow. People aren't running to the store and getting every bottle of water and every bit of food off the shelves for a foot of snow. Now, if you said Mississippi's going to get a foot of snow, or Kentucky's going to get a foot of snow, or somewhere in the South, Alabama, Georgia, wherever, they're going to get a foot of snow. Holy hell. But I get it. It's because when they get a foot of snow, they shut down the whole damn town until it melts. You know what I'm saying? Whereas here, they just plow it out of the way and continue on. Nothing changes. The only thing they might do is call off school or call it off late. These kids won't be out for a whole week because of the snowfall. They'll get out for one day, maybe. Maybe. Typically, they'll just plow it and call it a day, you know. It's just, that's a different place. This Wisconsin. Anywhere, like Minnesota, I'm sure is the same. Any place that gets snow on a regular basis is prepared for it. As far as the ability to move it, get rid of it, dispose of it, whatever you want to call it. Whereas they're not. I mean, they probably don't even own a shovel. Like a snow shovel. You know, you'd be smart to just buy one. If they don't go bad, just hang it up in the garage. Where's that one shovel that we have? I've got like 8 shovels in my garage. Not that I like to use them. I have a snowblower. But I wouldn't buy a snowblower if I lived in those little lower states because it would sit so long. You'd have to just keep the gas out of it all the time. Otherwise, it would be turned to varnish by the time you got to use it again. Talk about gummed up fuel lines. You let it sit that long. Once every so many years you get snow. That has to be moved. Otherwise it's just going to melt. You know, get it in the morning and it's gone by the time the sun comes out. It's like, we got some snow, but it's supposed to be 60 degrees today, so it'll be all gone. Yep. Where here, we got some snow, but it's supposed to be 30 below tomorrow, so it's not going anywhere. It's going to be here for a while. It's going to be on the ground. The roads will be slick. Just take your time. And you gotta have the right tires for snow too. You can't just have, well, my truck's got 4-wheel drive, but you got highway tires on it. Or you have these big heavy duty off-road mud tires. Mud tires aren't the same as ice tires. There's a different tread pattern on those. Let's go on this side of that tree this time. Is that gonna make it easier? You know what I'm saying? It's just easier to get through mud or through the ice. As you see, I got a big Bubba truck. I got a 4-inch lift or 8-inch lift and these 44-inch tires and this and that. Good luck. Good luck. If you can keep the tires from spinning, you're doing all right. Because you do have the ground clearance when you have a lift like that, but you're higher up in the snow area, above the snow, as opposed to dragging on the ground if you have a little car. Alright, let's see if we can get this over to the other map. Timely manner here. This mud spot up here sucks ass. But for some reason, this trip, even with the hooded one, it seems like it's going faster than that last one. I'm going to jinx myself by saying that, because now all of a sudden it'll just be just dragging. But yeah, I'll get a picture, thumbnail of that one, and part 2 will be going to get the wooden planks, and then we need some blocks too. I don't know how many of them we need. 2 concrete blocks. So we're going to need 2 blue trailers. 2 trucks of blue trailers. So like this. 2 of these. We're stuck. We hung up on the... I can't go forward and I can't go back. I can go backward, I think. But I think we're hung up on a root. Let's try to go around it. Alright, I made it to that. Now I just gotta get through the part that I don't want to have to go through, but I gotta go through it. Yeah, I jinxed myself by saying, well, this is going so much easier this way. No, it is not. Because I just didn't hit the bad spot yet. Like right now, I'm stuck on that route again. I don't want to have to back up again. I just got out of there. And we got Eileen, the truck over here, that's just wanting to be cooperative or non-cooperative. I hate this quicksand mud. Crap. Oh, don't you tip over on me now. Because that'll be the end of this part. If that happens, well, I'm just going to end the video and we'll start again. I just don't have it in me to reload right now. I guess it's because it's taking longer than I was supposed to. And it wouldn't have if I wouldn't have had to step away, first of all. Second of all, if I wouldn't have had to, if I would have just paid attention. It's my fault. 100%. This would be probably 45 minutes shorter if those things wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have to go get planks. Maybe even an hour. We wouldn't have to go get planks and stuff and all this other thing. All wooden logs from the log station. But we'll see. I'm just going to keep grinding and I'll get my picture taken. Oh, we're almost out of fuel again, of course. Alright, now we gotta put this guy in the back. Because I'm not gonna have it glitch to the hood. I've had it happen, so I don't want it to happen again. It's a real pain in the butt when you do that. I just want to get a little bit more centered on the trailer if possible. Good enough. Let's go. Come on. Finally. It was a never-ending 2 hours. Jesus. 2 hours and 10 minutes almost. Alright, now we're going to slide in next to this guy. Or past him. Well, we're going to get next to him and get a picture. All three of us. It's a family affair here. We're going to change truck to the guy in the middle. I got to get rid of that. What am I on? Landslide in the woods. We'll stop tracking that because we don't want it on the screen. I'll move this up just a little bit so we get a better view. Oh, I gotta be able to get the Snowrunner. Where are you going? Hey. Hey, you're not done yet. We gotta be able to get that Snowrunner logo in there. That'll work. We can find a place for it. Not good enough. Snipping tool. See, it's different on this computer. I gotta figure out what version of which version of OBS the other computer has. Because this version doesn't have a pause button. Alright, I'm gonna save it. Find my save button here. There it is. R1. What is it called? R1. Alright, we'll stop this guy's engine. Change truck. That's already stopped. Alright. I want to thank y'all for watching. Appreciate you. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free to drop them down below. I'll get back to them. And we'll see you guys on part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.